Yo, what is up guys? I'm back and I'm actually starting it off at my house right now, and this blizzard is still here. Anyway, we're going to travel to an abandoned house today. It's supposedly really creepy and I'm pretty sure really old or historic. I think there is history about this house. This house isn't supposed to be too far. I think it's only about an hour, maybe a little over an hour away. So hopefully there's stuff left behind, cool furniture, antiques, and just really anything, hopefully. I'm actually really stoked for this. Let's just get right into it. I'm actually charging my drone on the go, so hopefully it gets enough battery by the time we get there to actually get up in the air and film. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and find out. Alright guys, so we're here. We're actually walking up to the house now, and as like I said, it is super creepy. It's really not little at all, actually. I guess back in the day this would even be considered maybe a mansion. So you can just see how old this is. It's really weak looking, but there's so much detail on the physical house, like up top and even on the porch. As soon as you come in the house, you can see there's a ton of stuff just left behind. Bunch of furniture, clothing, and even chandeliers. As soon as you come back here, this looks like it would have been the kitchen. There's a really old fridge just sitting here, and maybe it looks like some old filing cabinets too. Not exactly sure what this is. It's just a bunch of old magazines and newspapers thrown all over. When you come in, this would probably be the living room right here. There's a real old fireplace and even old chandelier up here. The design in the ceiling of the chandelier is actually really neat. Look how old this thing looks. And they have a marble fireplace right here too. But let's just keep moving on. So this right here is actually the front door. This is where you would have came in, but as you can see, it's kind of like barricaded off. Back here looks like it would have been an old bathroom. Let me see if I can focus on that. It's just a mirror on the wall. Everything else is falling apart. But this is the main staircase right here. And surprisingly, all the spindles and everything are still intact. Usually people just kick them out, or at least most of them. As you can see here, this house actually has the old button switches still intact. So passing the main staircase, you come into this other room. Not sure what kind of room it exactly is, but it has some old chests, an old kitchen sink, and it looks just like a headboard for a bed. So I would walk up the stairs, but as you can probably see, they are literally completely rotted out, and this is high up as it can go. This right here would actually be the top staircase, and there's a bedroom right there. And as you can see in here, that's the other bedroom. And then there's just some furniture, like a chair and stuff like that, some magazines. Doesn't really look like anything crazy. Besides like a lot of the junk in the house, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff actually left behind. A lot of it's just thrown around, but you just have to pick it up and see it. But as you can probably tell from some of the old farm equipment and stuff like that, this is on an old farm. It's an old abandoned farm actually. We pretty much explored the inside. We can't get to the basement, and I pretty much showed the upstairs. It's smaller than it actually looks, but the basement's a definite no. I've been on a lot of bad floors in my life. I'm not going on that basement floor, and it just looks like it's an unfinished, just industrial type basement. There's really nothing to it anyway, but I am happy with this find so far. It was worth the ride so far, so I want to keep trying to find cool things that are just left behind. I'm not sure if this is a common thing in many old houses, but if you guys remember, or even just seen a bunch of my videos, a bunch of old houses have these exact door frames that go up, branch out, and just go around. So we're actually on the right side of the house now, as you can see up there. And what we're noticing is that the house is actually a lot bigger than we expected, or at least from what we've seen. Now at the very back of the house, you can see it actually all collapsed to right here, and this is still standing, like just barely. But this is the actual house we were in, and you can actually see how really big it is from the outside, and it's very eerie looking. Up top over here too, you can see the curved skinny windows. But this house, man, this is a creepy looking house. Everything about it. Maybe this is a house. I know I always say this, but maybe this is a house I come back to at night. What do you guys think? Drop in the comments below if I should, because I do think I'm wrapping this video up. I just got some ending cinematic shots, as you guys probably just saw. But like I said, I am going to be getting out of here. So if you guys did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on my post notifications so you guys get notified as soon as I post a video. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.